Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Namaha. Welcome back to our channel, The Narratory. Let's continue. Then, when you're trying to do something, the willpower, that is also interestingly in three categories: Sattvic will, Rajasic will, Tamasic will. So, Sattvic is unwavering steadiness that keeps mind, breath, and senses under control. An athlete, for example, a very ambitious athlete, he just sticks to the training and diet every single day, regardless of his mood, purely because he's disciplined. And a person with Rajasic will have firm determination. He will also have firm determination, but not because of the pure will. It's just that they want the attachment because they're attached to the duty, desire, or wealth it is giving. So there are people who are extremely disciplined and hardworking because they are obsessed with getting rich or famous, not for the love of the work itself. Tamasic will is a stubbornness that clings to sleep, fear, grief, self pity, and conceit. So sometimes we oversleep in a day, and then we just keep crying in self pity and then refuse to change any harmful habit, even we know that stopping it will make us better, but we don't. That's just the tamasic will. Then, interestingly, there are three kinds of happinesses also: sattvic happiness, rajasic happiness, and tamasic happiness. Sattvic happiness, it feels like a poison at first, but then it becomes sweet like a nectar in the end because it's born from a clear, settled mind. See, the discomfort of hitting gym, or if you're trying to study hard for an exam, it's very painful in the beginning. But at last, what happens is you get good health, you get confidence, you get peace, you win in the studies, you get that seat which you're willing for. Rajasic happiness, it feels like nectar at first from the senses, but turns into poison later. For example, the sudden hit of dopamine you get when you're trying to scroll the phone, or just by binge eating some junk food, or by shopping randomly, impulsively. It's very fun at the moment. But then sometimes you overspend, sometimes the junk food disturbs your stomach. Tamasic happiness, it deludes a person from beginning to end. It's born out of sleep, laziness, and negligence. Same which you can see the endless scrolling in social media, or if you're oversleeping. Observe this, it really happens when both of them happen. Either you're endlessly scrolling, a lot of screen time, or when you're just lying lazily because there's no work to do, you feel so tired. You feel so tired, drained, foggy, and unproductive. And lastly, this is a great shloka, I think, which all of us should remember, shloka 40, in which Krishna is saying, no being anywhere on the earth or even among gods is free from all three gunas. So there is no one who is completely sattvic, who is completely rajasic, or who is completely tamasic. Every person will have a part of all these three gunas. He's saying, see, Krishna is saying even gods have these. Sometimes we come across people who just start debating, oh, you think this god is so great, so even he had this negative thing. That's what Krishna is saying, my friend, that everybody will have these three different qualities. Even if he's a CEO, or even if he's a monk, a saint, they will have tinge of all these three qualities. Nobody is purely one type.